Okay, so I'm sat here with the talented, beautiful Nicki Minaj. Welcome to Five Magazine.
Thank you, darling.
How's your stay in the UK been so far?
It's freaking been magical. I couldn't have asked for anything more.
Are you surprised by the reaction of the fans in the UK?
Very, very surprised. Very surprised. I feel like this is a practical joke and someone's gonna tell me, oh, we were just kidding. Like, I can't even believe it.
I mean, I've heard all kinds of stories so far, you know, fans fainting in your arms.
Yes.
Is that true? A fan
Yes.
actually fainted in your arms?
Yes. It's like she was like a younger girl, and by the time I came out of the hotel, I guess they had been waiting there for hours, and she just got overwhelmed and she was crying, and then when I saw her crying, I was like, no, let her in, because they were trying to push me back in the hotel. And as soon as I hugged her, she just passed out.
So what happened? Did you call the ambulance?
No, she only passed out for like a few seconds.
Okay.
She was fine, but she literally all her body weight was just like in my arms. I was like,
That's intense.
you know, but it's just incredible. I mean, I can't believe these kids are giving me this much love. You know, it's like I've been interacting with them on Twitter, and I guess I didn't really know if it would translate, you know, when I came here. But I guess it really did, because they, you know, that we're really connected, even though they're like hours away from me.
I've got to say, you just mentioned your hotel. That's where the young lady fainted. We're in your hotel right now.
Yes.
We understand that you had a few problems with your hotel. Because of the chaos outside,
Yeah.
they want you to leave via the back exit. So is that true?
Yes, they're like, don't go out. I had to beg them the first day. I'm like, you know, I said you don't understand like how crazy that is. People have been standing there for hours, and for me to go out a back exit, I feel like that's kind of like mean. You know, like I just didn't like it. It didn't feel good.
Yeah.
So I told them, please, you know, let me just go out and say hi to everybody at least, and then. But today I think it's official. I think they're officially kicking us out today, so we're looking for somewhere else to go.
Wow. Okay. All right. I'll hook that up for you. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Okay. So your debut album, that is the reason for all this madness, Pink Friday. And I want to thank you right now, because Moment for Life on the album is one of my most motivational songs.
Aww.
Play that in the morning and I'm ready to go.
Right.
What's
okay.
your favorite song off the album?
You know what's so funny? A lot of my favorites right now are on my deluxe album.
Okay.
Which, you know, in hindsight, I'm like, why didn't I put those, you know, on the regular album? But right now, I'm loving Super Bass, which is on the deluxe album, and I'm loving Mooney, because it's just like more dance tempo.
Okay.
On the regular album, I love Save Me, because it's like, you know, it's just a different side of me, and it's, you know, like singing and stuff like that, and I love what it's talking about. It's like really, really vulnerable, super vulnerable.
Yeah.
And of course, I love Fly with Rihanna. I love Roman's Revenge with Eminem. I love
Rihanna.
Yeah.
Can we stop there?
Yeah.
Because Rihanna recently came out and said that you and her are in a relationship. Can you confirm or deny?
I can't confirm nor deny anything. At
Wow. So you'll just leave it to our imaginations.
Yeah, so, you know, I like to give people a great fantasy, so let's just leave it there.
All right. Speaking of that, though, how would a man get to your heart? Because there's a lot of screaming male fans outside right now.
If he can make me laugh.
Yeah.
And if he can.
So laughing. I'm just write this down.
Yeah.
You getting that? Yeah.
I don't know.
Laughing's the main thing.
He has to be smart.
Yeah.
I love sarcasm in people. I love when you're able to pick up on sarcasm and when you're able to dish it out. I love quick comebacks. You know,
Sounds like Drake, maybe your label mate. He sounds like he fits the bill.
Oh my God.
He sounds like he fits the bill for that. So.
Oh my God.
No?
You are.
Because I met Drake the other day.
No, I don't trust you anymore. I don't trust you anymore.
Okay.
I don't. You know what? That may be. Drake is, but that's why Drake and I are good friends, though, because he does fit that to a certain extent. You know, he's really easy to talk to. And you know, as a girl, like, you don't meet a lot of guys that you can just have a conversation with them about anything.
Okay.
And he's dope.
Can we talk about you embracing the British accent? Where did that come from? Why are you so in love with the British accent?
Because it's just so beautiful. It's just like, it seems like out of a storybook or something. You know, whenever I was, you know, in school and we'd have to act out plays and stuff, whenever we'd have to wear the big gowns and corsets, we'd have to put the London accent on, the British accent. And I would always be like, Dad, I mean, their culture is so pretty. It's just like whimsical. It's like, you know.
Okay, I've got a little competition for you actually right now. Right. Basically, I want to see how much you've embraced the British accent and, you know, Cockney slang.
Oh, Cockney
right?
slang. Okay.
So what does this mean? Apples and pears in Cockney slang.
I have no idea, darling. What does that mean?
Stairs.
Stairs?
Yeah, so instead of going up the stairs, you're going up the apples and pears.
Why on earth would anybody call it that? I don't understand.
I don't know, silly.
It's silly, isn't it?
Moving on, what else have we got? Mork and Mindy. It's Mork and Mindy outside.
Is that cold?
Yeah, windy.
Windy.
Yeah,
See, I just
1.2.
guessed that. I didn't even know it. But so if it's windy, it's Mork and Mindy.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
But you know, it's funny because usually when you do slang, it's like you usually want to shorten it.
Yeah.
But it's almost like you guys make it even longer.
That's right, yeah.
So it's a bit confusing.
All right, what about this? Last one for you. I've got the petrol pump.
That sounds a little bit vulgar. I don't know.
Oh, no, it's not kind of
It's
vulgar.
not vulgar.
No.
Well, what does that mean, darling? I have no idea.
This is really uncanny. I've got the hump.
That sounds vulgar
So
too.
maybe you can incorporate those in your
A hump?
lyrics.
What does that mean? I've got a hump. I don't understand that.
Yeah, I've got the hump. Oh, like I'm upset. I've got the hump.
Oh, you're
Yeah, so I've got the petrol pump. I've got the hump.
I've got the petrol pump.
Yeah.
I've got the hump. It means I'm upset. I'm angry.
Exactly. I've got no money in my skyrocket.
I've got no money in my skyrocket.
No money in my pocket. It's Mork and Mindy. It's Mork and... See, you've got a lot to learn.
Well, I surely do. I mean, I wish somebody would have prepped me before, got on camera. I mean, that's awesome, though.
You definitely have got a lot to learn when it comes to Cockney slang.
Whatever. I mean, I'll just stick to my regular New York slang and say dope and fly and fetch and what up, son.
I like that. How does Brooklyn compare to London?
Well, I'm from Queens, but I
Okay.
did spend a lot of time in Brooklyn.
Okay.
I mean, you know what? What's funny, when we got here and we left, like we were just driving around, it reminded me a little bit of Flatbush in Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah.
So if you ever go over there, it was like Eastern Parkway-ish in Brooklyn. And some places remind me of like Manhattan, like Times Square, like like that type of vibe. Yeah. But I mean, it's pretty, but it does remind me of New York.
It does.
Yes, a lot.
Okay. All right.
So we have some sort of like, does that mean we have like a crazy connection?
I think we do have a connect. What, me and you personally?
Well,
or just
I
our
mean,
cities?
Both.
Yeah, well, me and you personally, I think we definitely have a connection.
When's your birthday?
March.
Oh.
Yeah, what, is that not good? You're not into Pisces?
I mean,
Piscean
you
men?
want to know what's funny? My little brother's a Pisces, so I actually love him to death. So that's actually a great thing, actually. But I don't know.
That is the best star sign.
Really?
Yeah, Pisces, definitely genuine, full of love, ambitious,
I
loyal.
I really hope my little brother, grows up to do this. 'Cause right now, he's like, he doesn't even like people. He doesn't like to interact with anybody. So he wants to, play video games all day.
Has he got a British accent as well?
Absolutely not.
Does he want to be a rapper?
No.
He doesn't want to be a rapper?
I would never let anybody I know be a rapper, darling.
Really?
No, really. That's
Who influenced you to become a rapper? Who is one of your favourite rappers of all time that you could say?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z?
Yes.
So growing up, it was like, I want to be like Jay-Z.
It was like whatever Jay-Z says is the gospel.
Wow.
Because he was smart. I was always attracted to intelligent rappers. Like if you can make me think, and if you can, and that's why I'm so into like metaphors. I love double meanings of things and just having people look at things in a different way, because all my favorite rappers, Lil Wayne,
Yeah.
that's what they do, and that's what intrigued me.
When was the first time you met Lil Wayne?
Oh,
And
God.
how did that situation come about?
Well, I was just doing my little underground thing in New York.
Yeah.
And Wayne saw this DVD that I did,
Yeah.
like when I was rapping. And he hollered at us. And I went and met him. And a couple years later, I was signed to Cash Money.
Simple as that.
As simple as that.
Simple as that, okay.
Okay.
The first record you ever bought?
I might have been Miseducation by Lauryn Hill.
Okay. Why hasn't she come out with another album? What's going
She
on?
hates
Can't you holler at her?
us. She hates us. We
Can't you
need
holler at
that.
her?
I would love to.
One studio album?
I think she'll do it. I've been noticing her now coming, like she's in the press and stuff now.
Yeah.
So I think that means signs of a great thing.
Okay. Your first paycheck?
My first paycheck.
Or memorable paycheck? Maybe that's
Memorable paycheck.
being signed to Young Money, maybe.
Oh, no. My first, I remember one of my first checks being like I remember I was working like for this weird, like this temp agency.
Okay.
And I remember like really, really working hard for like 2 weeks, and then my paycheck was like $200 or something crazy, and I was like, I cried.
You was balling out.
Yeah, I was like.
What did you spend it on? Did you go to the club?
It was used to put gas in my car to get me back to work.
Okay, your first kiss.
Oh my God, it was with this boy. I was like in the 6th grade. It was with this boy named. Oh my God, I can't
What's
believe
his name?
I can't believe I'm about.
World exclusive for
I
5
cannot
magazine.
believe I'm about to say his name.
Nicki Minaj's first kiss. What was his name?
His name was Derek Branch.
What was his? What was he? Was he a rapper? Was it?
No,
Yeah.
we were kids.
You were a kid. Well, you know, he might have had a street name, a tag name. Or...
That was his name, Derek Branch, and everybody called him Derek Branch. But it was like so weird, and
You didn't enjoy it. Wasn't memorable.
it was very memorable. But
Was there tongues?
yes,
Did your teeth clash?
yes,
Did you use, it wasn't a professional kiss.
right,
It wasn't
no,
an experienced kiss.
no,
Okay.
it was.
Okay.
It was like very weird.
All right. Last two. First fight.
My first fight. Oh, I remember having my first fight. Well, I was actually jumped. They
Really?
ganged up on me. Yeah, they ganged up on me because I was like, I was getting the best of this one girl, and next thing you know, I had to be fighting both of them off. But you know, I guess nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed. Yeah. Okay. First drink.
My first. Oh, you know what I love?
Yeah.
Red Passion Colada, because I used to work at Red Lobster, and that was like their best drink. It's a pina colada mixed with red Alizé, and it's the best thing in the whole freaking world.
Okay, we'll order 2 of those now. And thank you for joining us.
All right, no, thank you
All
for
right,
having
nice
me.
one. Just
What's up, you guys? I'm Nicki Minaj, and I'm chilling with my people at 5 Magazine on rioferdinand.com. What's up, you guys? I'm Nicki Minaj. Don't forget to check out my interview with Viz in 5 Magazine.
Perfect. Thank you so much,
You're
guys.
welcome. Thank